If you're thinking, oh, have I missed an episode? This is different to where we left off. The answer is, technically, yes. I recorded a whole episode and it was so bad I put it in the bin, which is where we put bad episodes. Instead, I reloaded back to the oldest autosave I had, but unfortunately, that oldest autosave was significantly after the end of last episode. I've not slept in days. I don't know what day of the week it is. I'm not sure what month it is. What I do know is lamp. To summarize everything that happened very briefly between this autosave and the end of last episode, Hive's popped up in the big, dark, cold room. Who could have predicted that might happen? I said, don't worry. With all the confidence in the world, we have Sidonia, mighty Imperial warrior who, after years of being in our prison, yesterday finally agreed to join us here in our colony. And then they immediately got their arm ripped off. I mean, we dealt with the insects. That was good. We killed the insects, I think. Yeah, there they are. Look, they're in the freezer right now. But Sidonia did get their arm ripped off, so really it's a fair trade. There are a few things to do today. A few things I've learned in my tenure of the scrapped episode. First big problem I had in that whole unusable episode was the main problem. Pretty much exclusively the only repeated problem. The insect weaponry. Although I love the idea of their weapons being insect-themed and using insect offensive powers, they're shit. To not put too fine a point on it, they are absolute shit. Usably bad. But luckily, the Honeyglass scythes, with a little bit of testing, turns out are actually far better than any weapon we can possibly craft. But the new game plan is... Oh, I think we also got batteries as a research. We did. That's the other big important thing that happened in between the autosave and last episode. Batteries have popped up as a research, and then immediately after that, we have started on machining. And that is why over here I put a room to fill with batteries, and then this room over here is going to be where we move over all the research benches, and then all of the workstations will go in the research lab. It's very straightforward. How long do they snore for? Look at this. Ooh. Just doesn't make any sense. Mechanically, how does this work? So anyway, what I'm saying is because we totally lack any sort of usable firearms, we are going to be a melee colony now. Secondly, it's very cold and nothing will grow. So here's the plan. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. I'm going to roof over the whole bloody thing. And we're going to grow Nutrifungus, which is basically cheating. If you're a bug colony and you love mushrooms, Nutrifungus is very, very, very overpowered. I have been trying not to use it too much, but for whatever reason, all the Kwama nests keep disappearing. Now, I did limit it down to 3, so 2 should disappear, but all of them disappeared in the last one. Whether they'll do it again, I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye on it. But if our Kwama friends truly do disappear and leave us and go make a nest elsewhere in the world, that's going to cut down every single one of our sources of food and sources of, well, walls, fungal matter, biomatter. Everything we're using for implants and the actual hive walls itself, gone. So that would be an unfortunate loss, hence why I'm going to double down on the Nutrifungus. That smells to me like a tasty mushroom meal, or hopefully any sort of meal, given that the meal stocks are non-existent. They can't eat insect meat. If they eat insect meat, it's the equivalent of humans eating, I was about to say cannibal meat, which I suppose isn't technically wrong. And there is machining. And this is exactly why I wanted to put a combination of battery room here and then expansion over here so that we could have a dedicated workroom rather than this horrible work stockroom hybrid. So we're going to give everybody mega spider corpses to wear. Everybody is a bug warrior now. And then I think I'll convert Little Buggo Drink over to bug royalty as well. Not that we have enough stuff to be able to make prestige robes. In fact, you know what? To prove my point, to give you a little window into what was lost, this is the autosave we're playing on now, right? We had an infestation. Guess what turned up when it turned spring? A fucking climate adjuster right there that lowered it all below freezing again. Because it hates crops. Oh, air conditioning. I love air conditioning. That'll help when the mechanoids turn up at the front door. Tube television. Okay. Well, you know what? That's also fine. That means we can give our... I mean, it does tie into my fantastic idea with the people that we're going to keep happy, legless, drugged up, and then leech off their moods. Or I can give it to the vampires and show them what they're missing in life when I pull off their legs. We can't pull off their legs because no heel root is growing. On account of it being constantly cold and all my crops being shit on. Ooh, that was fast. Hello. Maybe an excuse to grab some more friends, which we can then strengthen in turn. Okay, get down here. Why have you not got a weapon? I don't like doing it, but I haven't got a choice, have I? Oh, they went for the Kwama. Oh, there aren't many Kwama left. Don't do it. Right, let's see if we can grab ourselves a mammoth one with Buggsy and Lynx combo. Come down here and just, like, sneak out the front door. Sneak out the front door. And then you tame that for us. Amazing. No, don't shoot the damn thing. We're about to make that a friend. Oh, you haven't got any psychic, psychic power anyway. We're going to stand at the gate and keep shooting us. We do need to go out there. Right, rush out. I had a plan. We're going to give you Buggo Drink Scythe. You can grab this one. I'm just going to say full on melee mode. And we're just going to give them the thickest Mega Scarab armor I can build. Get him. Get him, team. Slice them to pieces. Slice them to absolute pieces. These Honeyglass scythes were our secret weapon all along. Look at them go. Look at them go. They are so strong. What's it? Not terrible. Did you take any damage? You lost a wing? Oh, that's unfortunate. How are you doing? Fine. Okay, we took 2 hits. 2 hits of any relevance anyway in that whole bloody raid. What? 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 We haven't even got multi-analyzers. Bruh, no way they made that an industrial level. They made it an industrial level research that doesn't need a multi-analyzer? And then you got the gene processor that needs a high-tech research bench. What? Archaeogenetics needs a multi-analyzer? It's not even space attack. I'm losing my mind. I'll be honest, I have no idea how the hell I'm going to pad this series out for the next, you know, a massive chunk of the... Of course, we can always find projects and fun stuff to do, like, for example, turning Sidonia from basic boring Sidonia into mighty maroon mutagen mantis warrior. That was going to be a lot of fun. Turns out, cut out the middleman, just go straight to xenogenetics. So when you get gene extractor, gene bank, gene assembler, so you get everything you need. Oh, well, that's handy. Wait, so what's the other gene processor just adds the ripper and the processor, which allows to make more complex genes, but isn't necessary at all? Oh my god, man. Bamboozled. I have some sad, terrible news. The Kwama are gone. I don't know why they're gone. Mod options, the Kwama are set to 3 nests, but the Kwama have decided to move on with their lives. They have done the job of protecting us, and they thought, no, we shall dig our nest elsewhere. I don't entirely know why why they completely disappeared by me lowering the amount, but there we are. And of course, they'll pop back up at some stage, right? It's just an incident that'll occur. So they could spawn in over here, they could spawn anywhere around the mountains, you never know, they might even drop in down here, which would be amazing. That would be so much nicer, but for the time being, our Kwama friends are gone. And I will never forget what they did for us. I mean, I say they're gone. The reason they've probably disappeared in hindsight is because some idiot wandered into their nest and stole, what, 9 of their warriors? I imagine that probably had some sort of impact on their overall colony health. In all, that the genetics are actually just an industrial era research. I can't believe that. Oh, let's leave a fire gap around them. Nah, I'm not falling for that one. You almost got me. I think for the time being, I'm only going to bother to reinstall a few of the workbenches, because eventually, of course, we're going to upgrade to the big guy. The big guy bench. You know, those things. I've lost all brain capacity. It's totally gone. This is my life now. I've accepted it. You need to just hurry up and accept it too. We are in a post-brain world. Buggsy, if you could get all this done, then I can start planning out the workroom. Wow, I'm sure we've unlocked 1 or 2 things since I last had a look at it. Did get that. Yeah, there it is. We did get sterile tools. Sterile tools. Oh my god. We did get sterile floors yesterday. We got grated floors and along with the regular sterile tiles, but these are slightly less clean, right? Yeah, so 0.1 less cleanliness, but it's exclusively steel. Which is, oh, it's expensive. Oh man, that's really expensive. What's the alternative? Regular sterile tiles. 525 steel, 2100 silver. Oh, fine. All right. You know what? We've got to dip into Buggsy's silver supply. But I think it's necessary. And you know what else I'm going to do? This is a big brain play. I've got a different... Oh, the blueprint survived the save. Oh, that's good. So we're going to throw that there. And then over here... I'm going to hollow all this out and turn it into a dedicated, proper hospital. No more trying to install mutagens into people on a random bed in the dark. Oh. 2 Helixien serums, a gene pack for unconstrained. What is unconstrained? What does that do? Carriers of this gene do not suffer movement penalties wearing clothing that would normally slow them down. Oh, from Hussar. Right, so for wearing big old cataphract armor or even plate armor if you wanted to be a bit more primitive about it. Okay, fair enough. Then we've got 4 Archite capsules, which I'd really like quite soon. Unstoppable for a gene pack. Whoa. Carriers of this gene are not slowed down while taking damage would be incredibly good for our warriors that we can... I mean, shit, we can start planning that today. Very unexpected. And we've also got an L-Tex that we could do something for Buggsy with. Who is this? Satove. Where are they? Oh, God. Actually, they're not that far. What's that there? Some sort of horrifying swarm. That's not that bad at all. We could do something with that. Was it a quick caravan journey? What do they want? They wanted kids' pants. How bizarre. 37 of kids' pants, normal quality plus. I think we might genuinely just be able to do that one. 5,000 cloth. Electric tailor bench is going to be pretty nice when we finally get around to making some of that royalty gear, and if I choose to take them up on that quest, which I'm not sure I will. Electric smelter, so we can finally get a little more steel, given that we're totally out of that until we get deep drills. That's a fair point. Maybe we should try and get that first. We mustn't forget lamp. Let's make sure that's moved over. There you go. That's going to make things a lot easier. We can get rid of all of these old, very dangerous lamps. Moth. My God, it's like looking in a great big moth-shaped mirror. What do you do, moth? They produce moth silk that can be used as a textile, but they will also eat the moth silk. Oh, that's a bit weird. Very much a gamer moment, isn't it? Moth, join us. Moth friends together strong. There you go, join us. Come to your stinky animal house. I will be the first to admit, it does feel a little bit weird having xenogenetics when we haven't even got a floor. That was quite a nice change of pace, I suppose. What are you researching now? What's that? Drug production. Fine. Okay, well, it'll turn off automatically again for a little while. I guess given that the next aspect of genetic engineering is behind high-tech research benches, we should at least throw down one of those. But I think if we get a multi-analyzer, we probably don't want to build that immediately because it will just add a bunch of new research to the pool, right? So the big problem is we don't have any steel on the map at all right now. Which might be a slight problem when it comes to building everything. All the biotech stuff. There we go. Look, I mean, that was fantastic timing. I feel like little Cydonia has to make it up for us a little bit. I think in exchange for you refusing to join us for the best part of 2 years, how about you get the first lot of gene therapy? Let's just hope for Cydonia's sake that some of the people we've assimilated into the hive mind have some vague knowledge, you know, maybe came from a faction that knew a little bit about Xenogenes. Ooh! Hello! They generate electricity but also spread pollution around themselves. That's fine! Bugs love pollution. In fact, I don't think we have anybody that... Oh, good God. I don't think we have anybody that has any sort of pollution-related gene, though, right? At least not yet. We've got toxic resistance, which is good. We've got strong immunity, which is good. But we don't have any sort of toxic resistance. No. Wait. Toxic... Is it the same thing? Oh! Pollution! You can tell I haven't had much sleep when I said we've got someone with toxic resistance, but we don't have anybody with toxic resistance. That's crazy. Oh, well, it really makes you think. And remember, as per Rimworld lore, insects are attracted to toxins, toxic waste packs, or whatever pollutants there are out there. Not only that, we could use this as a way to bait more insects onto the map in places that we want them. Like, for example, this cave that I specifically dug to lure insects into the map, and then they thoroughly ignored. And again, all of this is pretty much a pipe dream until we can get deep drills, ground-penetrating scanners. And the toxins are kind of one of the few biotech things I haven't properly looked at. They were the one thing that kind of fell to the side in the previous series just because we had no real reason to embrace that. Ooh, biofuel refining is also pretty good. Happily take that one. Ground-penetrating scanner. Here we go. I bet you need a multi-analyzer for that, don't you? That's fine. You can completely rewrite someone's genome. That's okay. But for drilling a hole in the floor? No. You need far more precise calculations. Everybody knows that. Oh, mending is all right. I guess we can do something with that one. Let me just double check here. Ground-penetrating scanner does not require... Okay, luckily, it does require microelectronics, but it doesn't need anything else. Hello. Man-hunting man-traps. What are those? Those are the horrible plant creatures. Yeah, no, that's fine. That seems appropriate for bugs to be fighting plants. That's okay. Oh, until you think about it for 30 seconds, then it makes no sense whatsoever. We need to really redo any sort of kill area, kill zone. Oh, God. Everybody is fully equipped with Mega Spider Armor right now. Oh, they look good, though, don't they? Look at that. Buggsy, I'm gonna get you to hang back a little bit. We are about to fight a bunch of very angry cactuses in melee. I think on a list of plants I would not want to fight in melee, cactuses are probably up there. I'd say they are definitely a strong second place. Helixien! Why are you there? Bruh. Buggsy. Oh, why are you like this? Warg Zone. Hold the line. For God's sake, Kwama warrior. Okay, people, hold the line. Get in there. Hang on. We're fine. Jump there. You jump there. Did that just jump to the wrong place? What are you doing? Oh, you've done it now. Well, hold the line. Hold the door. Right, you lot come in and, let's get you down to... Hold on. Oh, come on. Closer. You jump there. You kill that one. You stab that one. You stab that one. Actually, these things seem piss sweet. I'm overthinking it. They are cactuses. We're using scythes. That's 20% extra plant work speed. So these guys stand no chance. Come on. Don't let me down here, Luxembourg. Or the armor seems good. Or maybe the cactuses were just shit. Oh, that was a pathetic raid. What is going on with this storyteller? Here's 3 consecutive mechanoid raids, a black hive attack, ginormous regular raiders, and then all of a sudden here's a few plants. Wait. I'm a fool. You can't judge me for today. That's not allowed. I'm operating at 5% of my total power. Okay, and still, we walked away with absolutely no damage except for a bite on the abdomen. Other than that, everything's perfectly fine. Oh no, what is it, Duck? Give me the news. I'm afraid it's rot stink. It just sounds very... It sounds very Warhammer, doesn't it? It sounds very Warhammer fantasy. Before I forget, again, we're going to give you the horrifying mantis arms, all of which... Oh, that's great to know, thank you. I would like to have seen some stats about what I'm crafting there, but that's also fine. These are the items that give a higher melee DPS than any of our other weapons, craftable, equipped, or otherwise. Highest DPS we've got right now, 17.65 from a steel honeyglass scythe, so this is effectively twice as much as that. Over twice as much as that. Real best part? You can have 2 of those arms and a scythe. Wow, that's 3 times the power. And the other things, which there are 2 of, are twice as good as the other thing. So that's like 2 times, that's like about 14 times as good as she currently is. With this here mending station, we can repair a great many things. Except for your broken heart. Because I keep remembering Warg. Warden the little Warg. Just ignore the fact that I almost got the name wrong. I didn't even remember them dying. I genuinely feel like I might have accidentally just forgot to keep them tame and they might have just wandered off. Oh, this is a glorious occasion. The first ever heal root harvest. Finally, we have grown crops consistently enough without any bloody blights, any cold snaps, any climate adjustments, no volcanic winters, and no toxic fallout enough to get a handful of heal root. Granted, the rest of the field has barely even started. What? Though? Left shoulder mutated arm blue. That couldn't have been me because I like me mashing buttons like a fool. Because I never made any blue mutagen. How? Because that's the one that just gives character capacity. Why the hell would I ever make that? I'm going to be taking that. I'm going to be taking most of your things, to be blunt. But I mean, that I will certainly be taking. That's far more useful than my people. This one has genes regrowing. Why? I thought that maybe there was a mental breakdown where people would go and steal the genes from a vampire. That's not true. No, everybody's still bee person, whatever we're called now, ant banana, because I had to readjust the xenotype again. Going back to cream bug as soon as the opportunity arises, which to be fair, probably won't be long. We need to find a way to get some steel, and then we're set, right? Ideally, some more raids so that we can smelt it down would be good. There we go. There it begins. The start of getting some proper colony defenders here, rather than slapping a mega spider onto people and giving them a very sharp scythe. These arms are good, don't get me wrong. They do the 36 or whatever melee damage it is, but they do drop manipulation down to 50% or efficiency of the arm down to 50%. However, I think that combined with what these vampires have to offer, and I'm not even talking about like, the arcade stuff, the more basic stuff like the strong melee damage, the strong melee skill, fast runner, robust. Even getting 4 of those, and of course, like, super fast wound healing to even beyond that one. That combined with these, going for all the Insectoid stuff from different levels, they're going to be absolutely nuts. Like, these are going to be melee characters like we've never seen before. Bred to defend the colony, too. Oh, they're like the perfect size for the gap between the mountain and... the gap between the mountain and the base. We could surround the entire thing with just big old pollutant stink. That would be a hell of a way to keep people away from us, huh? It's the advanced Toxifier generator, which is, I mean, even larger still. Actually, there might be a better call. We do need to get that gene. I'm sorry, but whoever had any of the lizard folk, right? Both Lynx and Bones are pretty much going to be non-stop loaded into the machine. Please, God, tell me you sell some steel. Please. War merchant. That's not ideal, but you might have something that we can trade up with. Or I could just sell you some of this crap that we really don't want. All this stuff that's filling up my stockpile. Oh, you are in the market for any vampire legs? That's very convenient. You wouldn't believe what I've got sat on my shelf right now. Let's sell all these old visage masks. They were good. They were a good idea. The Mega Spider helmets are just a lot more impressive, aren't they? Let your face get a little bit of armor, or just wear a hollowed out Mega Skeleton. Mega Skeleton, wow. Mega Scarab on your head. I'll take your herbal medicine. I'm so desperate, please. Asphalt Creek Swarm. Who? 14 of them. Azuri Swarm from the Asphalt Creek Swarm are nearby. Oh. Holy shit. Are there bees? Are they bees? That's not a bee at all. That's a goddamn wasp. Those are some of the most heavily armed wasps I've ever seen in my whole life. Charge minigun? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Hand me my scythe. God, I hope that trade caravan leaves. On the plus side, this will give us a load of steel. And I would love to add a wasp to the insect colony. Because we are just generic insects right now. I'm not sure what direction we want to take it in. Are they attacking immediately? I think they are. I love that their names, Banshee, Grizzly, Maniac, Rampage, Catastrophe. These are the ones that always have, oh, I thought they did. Bloodlust and Psychopath, or is it just, oh, it's just a chance to have that, right? Bloodlust on you. Bloodlust on you, yeah. It's just a special racial thing that they have. They would also make some very, very, very good warriors for the Hive. It's quite a fun idea. We could design the warriors to be wasps. We could design the plants expert to be bees. We could do kind of things to that effect. That's a real problem. That's a real problem, fella. Can you jump over the walls? Probably not. You want to come fight this caravan for me? Yes! Good, 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 good. I like the look of that. Get him, bees. Oh, my poor insect! This is the worst thing I've seen in my whole life. Right, you go out there, help the trade caravan. Help the trade caravan. We're gonna have to go out there. They're just gonna shred our... guys. Buggsy, stay back. Where's Buggo? Because he likes to run out here and get himself sliced to pieces. You lot, let's dash out. See if we can get a position down here. Oh, we are about to get absolutely goddamn shredded, aren't we? Hair one. Poor sweet hair one. You were the best of us. Get him. Slice him to pieces. Damn wasps. Oh! Presuming they don't slice themselves to pieces. Oh my god, you are injured. Fly away. Fly away. Fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away. Run. Do something. There you go. Fine. Go. Leave. Are they not able to get out? Like, go, though. They're just being very slow about it. That's all right. How are you doing? You can self-tend. You are doing all right. Let's come down here. You know what? I'm just going to set you to search and destroy. Why not? Let's see if you're as powerful as these bionics should have made you. Well, not really bionics. Search and destroy. Buggsy, stay in cover, please. Get him. Get him. My little insects are taking the hits. Oh, God. Now my big insects are taking the hits. Oh, my people. Jesus Christ, we are getting utterly destroyed. We're getting absolutely shredded. Full retreat. I can't even get close to them with that fucking minigun. Wow. Now I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move. Get rid of that. Let's go. Allowed area. Wog. Put it there. Just put it, yeah, right there. Get him, Bugs. Get him, Bugs. Get him. Yes. Bomber drones. Oh, God. Okay, that's... Oh, great. I don't really care about you. Okay, who's safe? Buggsy's safe. That's the important part. How's everyone doing? Link's bleeding out in 13. Lux and Bug's bleeding out in 4. I don't like that at all. Bleeding out in 7. Self-tend. Get down here. Come and help us out with this one. Where are you? You're just about to get into the action. Could you kill that person with the minigun? Because they are really doing us in here. Go. Just... Come on. Where are they? Where are they? Oh! This is nuts. Who thought this was an appropriate raid? This is insanity. That Link's out of there. They've decided to kidnap who they can and leave. Yeah, go on. Try it. Try it. Try to get past my bees. Oh, I'm carrying off Sidonia. Oh, all the... Are you joking? All the fucking build-up to turn them into a great fighter, and you're just going to carry them off, and I basically can't stop you. That's really funny. That's a great time. Sending goddamn charged minigun-equipped wasps at a colony using scythes and crossbows. This is why combat readiness check should be mandatory. Please save my people. Buggsy. Buggsy, 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 go. Buggsy, go. Bucko, you're self-tending, right? Okay, so you save Luxembourg, because I really don't want to lose anyone else here. Wow, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. What a horrible game. Gone. Well, I'm never going to catch you now. Come on. Leap. Leap with your wings. Hop right over them. Hop right over them. Go. Buggsy, 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 don't fight them. Buggsy, don't fight them. Buggsy, don't fight them. Shoot. Gloom. You put Sidonia down. Go. They're ignoring us. They're running. They're running. Go, 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 go. Watch this. Watch this. Big brain time. Big brain time. Web. Come on. Buggsy. For fuck's sake, man. Go. But web. Boom. You're mine. You're mine. Die. Nice. Come on. Buggsy. Are you joking? Are you joking? What happened, Buggo? She was bleeding out in 3 hours. What kind of 3 hours was that? My brother in Christ. I don't know what happened there. Yes! Oh! That was good. That was good. We lost Luxembourg, but we got set. Oh, I'm so annoyed about that. What the fuck happened? I mean, I'm well aware. Blood loss. Yeah, it's very fundamental. Did I click on the wrong person? I just don't understand how the rate... I just don't understand why the tending didn't work. Buggo's not that shit, for God's sake. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. 15 hours. Please pick up Martin. 11 hours on you. Oh, I just don't understand how you bled out so fast. Unless you got back up and took some more damage. Loss severe. Blood loss severe? That's not... Why'd you die from severe blood loss? Am I losing my mind here? Oh! Your brain was apparently already heavily damaged. So severe blood loss was enough to drop the consciousness down. So even though you were bleeding out in 3 hours, actually you were going to die far sooner. Some Rimworld fuckery. That's some Rimworld. That's some Rimworld information fuckery, in my opinion. You right there. You're coming with me. I need a replacement for the bug you've taken. It's a very human reaction to be upset about the death of a bug, but realistically, the Hive would just carry on. They would just carry on. They would do something with their dead and they would move on. Another survivor. Oh, barely though. Do you think we could be fast enough to save you? They're tending the animals right now. Let's try it. 8 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Wow, it's worth a go. Wow. That was brutal. That was insane. Like, charged miniguns at this point is fucking nuts. Again, I still think we're more human than Insect right now, and Luxembourg just did so much for us. Our first ever... Alright, well, or you could just chuck her on the fucking floor, I suppose, you monster. Go on a diatribe about how, you know, she was there from the start, patched up our people many times, was one of the key founding members right in the beginning of this colony, and then you go and chuck her on the corpse pile. Remember, people, it is always darkest before the dawn. Though we may have lost one of our key players, one of our original colonists, one of the big, very skillful... Oh, God, our only crafter. Oh, shit. Though we may have lost our only crafter, we have gained knowledge. And that knowledge is gene extraction. We haven't got any steel. Oh, we've got enough steel to apparently build one. Oh, we've got loads of steel. Wait, what? To be fair, I didn't actually check how much steel we had after smelting down all of the slag. and all of the stuff. I just presumed it wouldn't be enough. Ah, well, good news. I found some steel, and tomorrow we can begin the gene extraction. Luxembourg, your sacrifice will be remembered, my friend. Oh, remind me to mention this at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. I did tweak it during the first failed episode of today, not that this one was much better, that I was kind of sick of the mechanoids because it was non-stop mechanoid raids. We didn't get any interesting people attacking us, which I think has been thoroughly resolved at this point. I've actually tweaked the incident settings pretty massively, so I'll upload some new config files where you can follow along with that one, because I was a bit bored of mechanoids. I'm still thoroughly bored of mechanoids. They're totally uninteresting. I get mechanoids and insects hate one another, they want to fight, but my god. Like, I like the idea of getting some genetic diversity into the colony, some new recruits. I don't like the idea of fighting centipedes over and over and over again. Challenging, sure. Very boring. Lacking character, very literally. Hey, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here today. Apologies if this episode was shit. I haven't slept in ages. Like, so long. And I'm losing my voice, which I think I've tried to keep alive as much as possible with gallons of tea, but I don't think it's really helped. Thank you to Eugene Recker, Nephine, Roan, Chocolate Milkman, Galaxy Wolf, Shadowblade, Complex Quantra, Drew Whiteley, Zonny the Beard, Alex Dimitri, Lithobreaker, Lyndon the Dragon, Shiftless Pagan, Deadwoods, Nidalan, Sinray, Ben Mego, Exodius, Voyager 04, Fairy Wiz, Azazel Validus, Char Kagaski, Taff, Soul, Killer, Starling, 6, Michael Nichols, Cam Lion, and Kyle Smith. I struggle with the Patreon names as it is. Okay? Struggle with it. No, I don't. This is a horrible. You're attacking me. Thank you in addition to Megaloton, 6DD, Ethan Wertzman, Padre146, David Alexander Bennett, SR13 Blackbird, Duke, Myriad Rose, Crazed Monkey 231, Zerbio Asgaran, Toby Cruz, Alexander H, Brian Elliott, Grub Fiend, Grub Friend, Kansrel, Spongy Bomb Monster, Jonah Waters, Luna Maya, Pumbly, Thomas Nab, Ed Roppel, Owen M, Geb Freckers, Gavin, and Half Decent. And now I'm going to sleep, or at least that's what I would say if I didn't have to now edit and upload this video.